All right, well, I guess I am recording. Greetings, everybody. This is Kali, the Master Headhunter. I hope that everybody's well and in great standing when this video reaches you. I don't know how many of you guys are going to join me today, but I'm only going to be up for a little while. I've been very busy, you guys. A lot is changing, like I said before, and I am in the process, where we are in the process of moving. So, yeah, everything is changing, and it just seems like I have no time to really do anything else. It's just a lot going on right now. Moving, looking for work. Yeah. But I did want to talk about something today. I was thinking about this, and I remember when I first came home from working, I just remember wanting to find myself, and learn myself and learn who I am. What am I doing here? What do I want in this lifetime? And I've just been thinking, all this last 20 years, almost 21 years, I have been catering to the children. I've been doing everything for them, making sure they have everything they need, spending my last dollar on them. And it just hit me, things have changed. My two oldest ones are working. They're able to take care of themselves financially. And I'm like, well, it's time for me to start taking care of myself. Being able to buy myself whatever it is I want. Being able to do whatever it is I want without having to worry about, let me find babysitter, let me do this, let me do that. I'm just really looking forward to I was so drained last week too when I was like, it just was so draining, exhausting. And I don't have to do things I don't want to do anymore. I don't have to work jobs just to take care of children anymore. Now I have an opportunity to really, really, really be able to take care of myself. And I'm happy about that. I really am. I'm happy about that. I am excited about the fact that this is here. This time is here. It just seems like it was taking forever. But it's finally coming. And I'm excited about that. I just have so much going on right now. I really just want to be able to focus on what I'm doing. I want to be able to devote my time to myself so that I won't be feeling overwhelmed, And I'm going to change the date from Saturday to Sunday, you guys, but I'll let you guys know in a minute. I just be feeling overwhelmed sometimes, I get real overwhelmed when I'm trying to do too much, or like my mother used to say, got too many irons in the fire. And it just made me feel, because I was reading this book about interviews, right? And it said, most people don't get hired on jobs because they don't know who they are. And they can't answer that question, well, tell me about yourself. And I was thinking about that, like, wow, that used to be really, really overwhelming for me. Well, hey, tell me about yourself. I'm such and such years old. I'm looking for a job, this, that, and the other. But when you really think about it, it's like, well, who are you? I really didn't know who I was back then. That's why interviews just make me so nervous, because I didn't know who I was back then. I didn't know I was supposed to know who I was in order to go get a job. I really didn't know that. And at that time, it really wasn't important to me. So now that I know a little bit more about myself, it's not so overwhelming to answer that question. It's not nerve-breaking to answer that question about myself. It's many different things about myself that I've noticed. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a woman. I love to laugh. I love to make others laugh. I'm a team player. Sometimes I can be selfish. There's many things I can say today. I don't know if I would say that in an interview, but there's many things I can say. I'm a multitasker. I'm great with communication. I love working with other people. I love moving around. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. I love elevating and learning, and stretching myself and challenging myself to do better, by going into uncharted territory. So there's many ways I can talk about myself today, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm this, and no, I love uncharted territory. It's very comfortable for me and slash uncomfortable, but the uncomfortable part is like adrenaline rush, So I go into it not knowing how it's gonna come out, but I know when I'm done, I'm gonna become a better person, and I'm gonna be more knowledgeable of more skills or whatever the case may be. I'm just babbling right now, but I can answer that question so much more better today than I could. And I was like, are you serious? And I'm reading this book about interviewing because it's been a while since I've been out there, you guys. And I'm trying to be up on what's going on, what I need to expect. I have to make me another resume, so that's something I'm going to be working on tomorrow. Um, I just didn't want to really come on here and always have a topic to talk about. I just really want to have like an open chat, to be able to talk with others and see where others are and see what their points of view are. And, I really didn't want to always come on here and be rigorous and like, okay, this is what we're going to talk about today. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about this day. And I really didn't. I'm spontaneous and I can change my mind and be cool with that at the last minute, or I just like to be open, I don't always like to plan things because when I plan things, I notice I have a lot of anxiety. Some things you have to plan, but some things you don't have to plan. You can just go in there unplanned and it'll be okay. So, yeah, there's so many things that I'm learning about myself, where I'm at today in my journey. I'm so happy. I'm a little bit more comfortable. I'm not afraid of who I am or what I like or don't like. I don't have to be where I don't want to be. I don't have to do things I don't want to do anymore to survive. And I was a survivor for so many years. All I knew how to do is, well, you got to do this so you can survive. You got to eat this way so you can survive. You have to do this so you can survive. And I really learned how much of a manipulator I used to be. You know what I mean? Because of surviving. And I really learned that those are not qualities that I really be displaying anymore. So these are a lot of the things I've learned about myself in the last 3 years. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Yeah, I came home from the work world, from the slave labor world in July 2011. Yeah, and I have not worked at all since. At all. But I'm just having so much fun being me, being comfortable being myself. At first I was feeling a certain type of way about it. I was feeling uncomfortable because I was this age and I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. I didn't know who I was, but I had to think about that. I had to take myself back down memory lane and, okay, why am I here? Why am I right here? And I figured it out. It's because this is the step. This is where I went in life at that time. This is where I was at this time, and it got me to here now. So now I'm just now experiencing a lot of the things that most people experience when they were younger. And I'm also learning that your first 7 years are so important. That really develops you as a person. If you don't have love and nurturing and adequate love and nurturing, healthy love and nurturing, you kind of got to work really hard to get yourself together. So that's what I've been dealing with, and I'm going to be honest, sometimes I wish that more people would interact with the chat. That was like my whole goal in the first place. But I noticed that I do come off a little aggressive to some people, and that's okay. That's just how I am at times. But it would be nice, to have more interaction, as far as more people joining, more people watching. I'm still learning this Google thing, this Google Plus thing. So, yeah. But it's pretty much what I've been dealing with, you guys. And I'm excited because there's so many different changes going on. At first, I wasn't so excited about them, and now I am. I'm really excited about moving. I've been in the same place for the last 5 years, and I'm really, really, really excited about moving. So we've been looking for places, and my daughter, she's excited. She's like, "Oh, Mom, it's really exciting," and I'm like, "It is exciting." I'm not as excited as she is, because of the packing and moving and all that. But I'm excited to be looking for another place. Um, it's just so much, that I've learned about myself, and there's so much that's making me happy as an individual. There's so much that I'm looking forward to and I'm excited to experience because I didn't get a chance to experience those things. I didn't graduate like everybody else did. I graduated from Job Corps with a GED. When I was 18, the same year I was supposed to graduate, I graduated at Job Corps, okay? And my life is just different than most. They go to school, they know pretty much what they want to do, and I didn't. It was a little different for some of us out there. And I'm getting a chance to enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to making my own money again because this time I have a totally different view and totally different outlook on it. And I'm just excited. I really am. Whether anybody's excited with me or not, I'm excited by myself. I am really excited, and yeah, I had some really dark days, and I had to go through and clean out take inventory of myself, as they call it in AA. And then what they say, I remember when I used to have to go through classes, I took inventory of myself, and I started cleaning myself up from the inside. That I've just come into myself. I'll say that. I've learned so much. And like I said, you guys, I really don't I'm happy. I really don't be feeling like making videos, and I do make videos, but the editing process be giving me a headache sometimes. So I have to be patient. And I have a lot of videos from one of my other channels that I need to get uploaded. But I'm gonna upload a video, you guys, probably this week on my Master Headhunter channel. I'm just so wrapped up in everything that's going on in my life. I just be so exhausted, and I'm just looking forward to the rest of my life. I'm happy. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm just happy and I'm ecstatic, and yeah, I'm learning how to love me and take care of me, because I've been loving everybody else and taking care of everybody else. I just forgot about myself. Forgot about little old me. So I had to get used to being around myself again. And what I mean by that is normally it's just, okay, all I can think about is my children, my children, my children, my children. They're growing up and getting older, they're aging, and they're moving on. And she'll be 15 in a few months. She's still here and totally needs me, totally dependent on me, and that's okay for me. But she'll be able to work pretty soon and make her own money and take care of herself and not make the same mistakes that mama made or the same choices. I ain't gonna say mistakes because I don't think nothing is a mistake. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't see anything as a mistake. It's either a bad choice or a good choice. We make choices in life. And I don't think I made any mistakes. I just made choices. And I've learned how to make better choices today. You know, I don't make irrational decisions. I don't make quick, sporadic decisions like I used to, the type that would get me into problems, into trouble. But at first I was so lonely when I started this part of my journey. I always remember feeling a sense of loneliness, but it was really lonely, and it was like I wanted everybody to notice me and I wanted everybody to love me, and that's just not how things work. I was acting so childlike in the discovery of myself, as I was watching old videos and as I was looking at, I was like, wow, look at me, really being childish. But I don't see it as a bad thing because it's a part of the growth process. I did not get a chance to cultivate myself when I was younger because all I know is I have to survive, and then I had to take care of other lives, and I was responsible for it. So that's all I was thinking about. Now I'm thinking about other things, more different things, and I'm looking forward to being more responsible in my life. I'm looking forward to working out again, exercising. I do miss that. I really do. And my baby toe is healing up. I can finally put on a shoe. So I'm just excited about those things. I really am. And I had to get so low in order to really see myself. I really did. I've learned things about myself that I don't really like very much. But there's more good things about myself that I've discovered that I do really love about myself and like. And the things that I don't like, all I can do is change them. There's nothing more I can do with that. It is what it is. All I can do is change them. And I know in the past I have been the type of person that I still am this way to a certain degree. But once you reveal who you truly are to me and how you really feel, sometimes I'm not judgmental, but I make a judgment call and decide, okay, if I want to be around this person, if I want to talk to them or not, or whatever the case may be. And some of you I may have been talking to lately, and I may not have, really returned your calls or talked to you. It's nothing personal. I'm just going through quite a bit. And I had to do the best that I could to cope with what I was learning about myself and still be able to deal, because I am a wife, I am a mother, so those are my two priorities right there, up underneath myself, of course. But I do apologize if I've been like seeming like I don't want to talk or I don't want to be bothered because it really was the case. I didn't want to be bothered, and I really didn't want to talk to anybody because I was going through so much. But yeah, I'm at a good place. I'm at a really good place, and I'm so excited, so anxious. I have to relax and learn how to not to be so anxious, but I'm just excited about doing things differently, and I'm excited about my growth and where I'm at, and I'm just happy, and I love myself so much, you guys. I really do. I am like ecstatic in love with myself. I call myself trying to, yeah, I call myself trying to interact with everybody, but I don't know why Google be doing the fool with me. I really don't. I really don't know why Google does the fool with me. I have no idea, but it is what it is. And at first, it was a little discouraging, because I assumed that, since I've come in contact with so many people and befriended so many people here on YouTube that more people, and on Google, that more people would come to the chat. And it was a little discouraging at first. I'm not going to lie. It is a little discouraging when you look down, you like, somebody was here, then they're not, or, oh my goodness, it's just a few people. But that's okay. Some things start out small and they grow to something very humongous. And some things start out really big and they end up not going anywhere at all. So that's just pretty much where I'm at right about now, you guys. I didn't want to make this really long segment today because, like I said, I'm really working on myself. And I'm doing more things than just sitting in the house, always on the computer or talking on the phone or reading, doing other things, that will make me feel better. And I want to have fun. I'm not old. So it's still It's a good thing to have fun and enjoy yourself. It keeps you youthful. I love to laugh. Like I said, when I'm not laughing or singing, I know something's wrong. And I love to laugh. I love to sing. I love to have fun, you know. And I like to try new things. I like to experiment with different projects and experiences. I just love having fun. I really, really do. I love having fun. I enjoy laughing. It just it keeps you healthy and it keeps you young. It really does. I laugh all the time. That's how I know when I'm not feeling good because I won't be laughing. But I don't really have very much to say, so don't want to hold you guys. I just like using this live chat thing. I like it. I like the way the background looks and all that. And I got a few lamps and stuff going on that I'm trying to make the lighting look a little better. And I've been practicing on my makeup skills, you guys. I think I do pretty good. Yeah, I think I do great and wonderful. So, those of you guys ladies, rather, if you want to check out my if you want to check out my other channel, Dark Womb Goddess, it's capital DARK, capital WOMB, capital GO. Only the M, no, only the D, the W in womb, the D in dark, the W in womb, and the G in goddess is capitalized. Everything else is small and lowercase letters, and they all run together. Dark Womb Goddess. So if you guys want to run over there and check that out, you can. I will. Let me write that down as a matter of fact. Yeah, and I am going to start devoting more time. I'm gonna start devoting more time to that channel, and I'm gonna start uploading more videos to that channel. I'm gonna be uploading my makeup videos, hair videos, real female talk videos, all that good stuff. And I sat down today and I didn't even have any intentions on putting on a full face. I was just going to do my eyebrows and that was it. But I just felt like doing a little something different. And I'm glad I did. I've been experimenting with colors and I'm glad I did. And I like it. I really do. It looks very good and it looks neutral. I expected it to look a little weird because with this skin color I have to be careful what I put on because something too dark, like a certain blue, it just makes me look like woo, real funny. Yeah, but I'm learning and perfecting my techniques, and I'm really great. So those of you guys that want to check out my other channel, Dark Womb Goddess, you can. I don't know if I can put a link up here right now or not. I can try to, but I don't know how successful I'm going to be with that. So I'm not going to fool with that right now. But check out that channel, Dark Womb Goddess. I'm going to be uploading, like I said, makeup tutorials, hair videos. I'm going to be talking about women's topics. Just, yeah, it's not going to be like the Master Headhunter. It's going to be a little bit different. And on my Master Headhunter on this channel, I'm going to start sharing more real talk videos as far as what I started talking about today, how discovering myself has been really the best thing that has happened in my life. Besides being a mother, besides getting married, you know, these are the things I'm conquering in life, and I just want to share them. I just want to share them with others. There may be someone out there going through things similar or the same thing, and I just want to be a voice and let someone know that it's not all bad and don't give up. There's always a solution to any problem, any issue, anything you might encounter. And I just want to share my journey so that those that are out there that come across my channel, they'll know, that life can be a lot better after 30. Life can be great after 30. It really, really can. Especially if you had children young and you were like me, you didn't get a chance to cultivate yourself. You didn't really know who you are. So I'm getting that chance to learn myself. And first I used to feel bad. I don't feel bad anymore about it, you guys, at all. I am very happy with discovering myself at this point in my life. At first, I wasn't, but now I'm really, really happy at discovering this. And I'm so rigorous, and I'm such an extremist. When I do something, I do it to the extreme. When I'm bad in excess. When I'm good in excess. It's just like, yeah. So I'm learning how to balance myself out, and I just want to let everybody else know who are watching me, or you may be going through something similar. Never give up, because it's always a solution. And that's one of the things that I was getting so sick of hearing people say to me, well, don't give up. I'm not going to give up. And I hate hearing that, because everybody is not a quitter. I just get overwhelmed and frustrated when I'm trying solutions and they're not working, but I have learned so much, so I'm telling you. And my trip to California, me driving up there, was really critical, because doing that on my own, I was so happy. I was so proud of myself. I drove to California and back, okay, with my daughter in the car. And I'm proud of myself. I really am, because it was very scary, because it's like uncharted territory. You driving in places you've never drove before, and it was like hills and all that, and up and down, and that was just like really scary for me. I'm not gonna lie at that point. This time I would conquer it with such excitement and such vigor and stamina that I would probably have to get out and be like, yeah, I did it, yeah, and record that, because that's me. I'm goofy like that. But it was really important for me to take that trip. I thought it was important because I was supposed to meet somebody, or I was supposed to have experience. No, it was the catapult to, okay, me really discovering the real me. And there's been so many catapults and door opening experiences that I've had in the past 4 years that has really opened the door for me to meet the real me. And I'm just excited about that, you guys. I couldn't ask for anything better. I'm telling you, this is like a present from heaven. Really, it really is. Because I'm having so much fun, and it's time for me to travel again. It's about that time. I need to get on the road and drive. I don't know where I'm going this time, but who knows? I might come somewhere where one of you guys are at. I don't know. But I'll let you guys know, because I do plan on traveling. And I did meet someone that stays in Missouri, and she stays like an hour away, I believe. So I am gonna go down there and talk with my sister, get to know her, you know what I mean, and drive back, because it won't be nothing. I can drive down there earlier that day and come back in the afternoon. So it's not like I'm gonna be gone and I got to pack a bunch of stuff. No, I don't. No. Normally when I go to Warrensburg, it was always the party. But this time I'm not going to party. I'm just going to have fun. Right? Yeah, I used to party hard, you guys, back in the day. I used to party hard. I really did. I was always clubbing, 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 clubbing. Every time I turned around, I was going to a club. I used to party so hard. It was ridiculous, you guys. And this might cut off because I did only have it for 30 minutes. But if it does, I will see you guys again later. I'll probably make another video tonight, because I'm thinking about going somewhere, but I don't know. But I used to party hard, you guys. I used to club hard. Like, yeah. I used to do the most. I used to do the most. Oh, what happened to me? I'm such a square now. What happened to me? That was not a full square, right? Okay. What happened to me? I said, what happened? Did I start growing up? He's like, yeah, that's what happened. Because I used to just be like wild. I was rebelliously wild. You know what I mean? That's just how I was. I was just wild, and I just did whatever I wanted to do. I didn't care about repercussions. I didn't care about consequences. It was just like, this is what I want to do, and this is my way or the highway, and I don't give a damn what anybody else has to say. And that was how I lived my life. And I'm like that again now, but I'm more wiser. I'm more patient. I look at life a lot different than I did before. I used to look at life with childish and scary eyes, but now it's just like, ooh, what else can I get into? You know what I mean? And I'm not so much, I'm a rebel, but not so much like I used to be. Does that make sense? I used to be such a rebel, you guys. Oh, that was just me. That was me. And wow, I've been thinking like, who am I today? Like, I'm so square. I'm so calm and docile. I hate to use that word, but I can't think of anything else right now. I didn't used to be this way. I'm telling you, I was a wild, wild thing. Da-na, da-na-na. You make my heart sing. Da-na, da-na-na. Yeah, but I was wild and out of control, you guys. And I've calmed down so much. And I love who I am today. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So I'm gonna upload some stuff on my other channel tomorrow, and I'm gonna work on editing another video tomorrow. And I will make another video for you guys on my Master Headhunter channel. And like I said, I'm gonna be changing the chat from Saturdays to Sundays because I just feel like that's a more laid back day. You know, Saturdays most people are trying to go out and do things, and I think 6 o'clock is like it's not a really good time because everybody got different time zones. But whatever the case may be, I think I'm gonna do Sundays probably in the afternoons up here, maybe like 12 in the afternoon, somewhere around there. But so when it's like 12 in the afternoon here on the West Coast, it would be like 10 in the morning. Yeah, I'll probably do it at 1. It'll be like 10 in the morning. And on the East Coast, it'll be like, what, like 1? They're like an hour ahead of me. But anyway, but I'm going to change it, and I'll let you guys know about the changes and all that jazz. I've just been, you know, like I said, I've been kind of busy, and my schedule is a little hectic. I've been giving that more attention than I've been giving other stuff. I have to make me another resume, you guys, and I really didn't want to, but I'm going to have to make me another resume. And I'm just looking forward to being able to take care of myself and consciously take care of myself and consciously be responsible for myself and everything in my life, you know. So I wanted somebody to save me for so long. I wanted to be saved from this life that I was in, and I don't feel like that anymore today. I really don't. I'm happy. So I'm about to get out of here, you guys, and go in there and meddle with my husband. I don't have anything else to do. And I think I want to go out to do something. I haven't been skating. I haven't been bowling. So I'm thinking about doing one of those things. So we'll see. But I'm out of here, you guys. Much love and peace. Yeah, first I was like, no peace, no peace. But, you know, I'm learning so much now. Things don't have to exist when you elevate yourself. You say you elevate your mind, but I think if you when you elevate your thinking and you elevate yourself and you become a master, you start to become master over yourself and start to master the things about yourself. And you learn how to navigate in this world, I think life gets a lot better. And certain things just don't exist anymore. You know, it's beneath you. You don't have to deal with it. I never looked at life like that, but I've been looking at it like that since last week. Because I've always stated, and I said I was going to cut it out, but I'm still talking. I always have, you know, made videos about how the awakening process is different for everybody and how everybody else is on different levels. And I think I'm going to make another video like that this week. Because we expect, and I know I've been guilty of this, we expect everybody to be on the level that we're on. And then we have the nerve to get mad at everybody. And then we want to judge everybody. Well, we can't. I can't be mad at where somebody is at in their walk. You know what I mean? Some people say in their walk with God. And that used to be so funny to me. But you can't be mad at anybody for where they're at in their walk, in this journey, in this lifetime. Because it's their journey. And they have to do what it takes for them. They have to learn themselves. You know, one of the things that does bother me is the topic and issue of racism and white supremacy. I'm gonna be honest, that does bother me. Um, it's just an unfair system, and it just shouldn't be around. You know, and I was thinking the other day, like, this is what Caucasian people wanted. They wanted everybody else, other races of people, which is really one race, human race. They wanted all the rest of us humans to be beneath them, especially melanated people, black people, African people. Whether you're living in Africa or America or India or Scotland, wherever you're living at, and you're African. Okay. For the longest, I was like, I'm Native American and I'm this, that, and the other. But yeah, that is in my family tree. That is in my DNA. You know, I have Native American Indian, and then I have African. So that is there in my family tree. But I look at it like this as of today. I look at it like I'm an African living in America having this experience. That's how I'm looking at it. You know, I used to make all these melanated and I couldn't find words to say. That's because I was trying to please other people's listening. And I'm not on that level anymore. I'm an African living in America, having an experience called Nicole. How you doing? I'm goddess having an experience called Nicole, you know, and that's just how it is. That's where I'm at. You know, but a lot of people are still with, you know, God, and they still, you know, looking at a savior, and I feel like I'm my savior. I really do. I feel like, and if I have to name anybody who came to save me, I had to look at Alderon. I have to look at the man that I'm with. He came to save me out of the emptiness of just existing in the world, being a straw person, you know, just not knowing who you are, you know, but everybody is at a different level. And I'm okay with everybody's level today. Now, whether I want to deal with that level, that is my choice. Just like everybody has a choice. You don't have to be around anything you don't want to be around, you know. But it's okay for all of us to be different. Everybody doesn't eat meat. Everybody doesn't is not a vegetarian. Everybody's not a vegan. You know, everybody is not of the same hue and color. It's a lot of things that are different, you know, but like I was saying, Caucasian people, this is what they wanted. They wanted the rest of us to be beneath them, right? But they treat us so badly, you know, like they just can't stand us. We just so, I'm talking about African people right now, okay? We just so lazy, we this, we that, and the other. These are the most confused people I have ever seen in my life. This is what you guys wanted. You wanted to be above everybody else. And so you wanted to feel like you was above everybody else. So everybody else has let you have it, but you can't handle it. And now you want something different. You don't want that. You want to kill all the Africans off. Y'all don't know what y'all want. I mean, y'all want to call us dirty niggers and this, that, and the other, or dirty. I shouldn't have said that, but I mean, I really feel like they don't know what they want. I really do. I mean, what do you want? What are you looking for? You know. And we was watching Final Destination last night, and I was cracking up because I know y'all remember that movie Drag Me to Hell. That was some dumb shit. That was a dumb movie. And I was looking at Final Destination last night and was cracking up. I was like, are you serious? I cannot actually believe I used to think this was a good movie once upon a time. And I was laughing. And you know, they always show death as dark or black. Tony Todd, the man that played the coroner, was a black man. He was an African man. And they always show death dark. The aliens is always dark, except for the gray ones, you know, that they want to show us, and the pale looking ones. But other than that, everything is dark. Like, everything is black. I mean, like, look at the Predator. The Predator has dreads. I guess that's why I like wearing these rope braids or Senegalese or whatever you call it, you know. And even when my hair gets this long, I'm still be wearing this. It just be my hair and not extensions. But my hair is really growing, and I put these in there because I wanted to give it a rest. But like, the Predator got dreads, you know, like, that's what's happening. I mean, think about it. Like, if you guys are familiar with Star Trek Deep Space Nine, right? Deep Space Nine. They couldn't send no Caucasian captain in there. Oh no, they had to send a brother in there because deep space is dark matter. Once you get past all the little surface, or the light where the planet is, because it's all lit up, it's dark matter, baby. It's dark. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Transformers movie, but that's what he say. Dark matter drives. That like excited me, turned me on. Like, hey now, he's talking about some stuff that I want to hear. But if you notice, if you've seen the new Transformers movie, Age of Extinction, his name is Lockdown. Tells the brother of me clearly by the structure of the Transformer and everything. His name is Lockdown. And Lockdown, he was like, what did he say? He said, he's like, prepare for dark matter drive. I was like, yeah, where they going? But everything is dark when you get to a certain area of space, And if you think about, the mother of all. And it's just, I'm going a little bit too deep in it right now, but everything is dark. And what I don't understand is why is it so much secrecy, and why, I know why, but I'm just saying, it's like, give up the ghost, man, because most of us can already see it's an illusion. Like, one of the people that I'm subscribed to, I watch her videos, and she's just now getting to where learning about the Wizard of Oz. And everybody knows the Wizard of Oz is the Federal Reserve Bank, and I think the headquarters for the Federal Reserve here is in Missouri. It's Kansas City, Missouri, but of course they put Kansas on the Wizard of Oz. But if I'm not mistaken, it's either in Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri. But I know the Federal Reserve, the big Federal Reserve Bank is downtown in Kansas City, Missouri, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, the headquarters, I don't know if y'all remember Herman Cain, the man that was running for president, at first. He used to work for the Federal Reserve, I got someone in my family that works for the Federal Reserve, but I'm just saying, that's what it's about, the Federal Reserve Bank, and it's telling you everything is an illusion. That's what the thing was, the wizard is really, he's nobody. He's this little bitty person behind this screen that's doing all these grandiose things, and it really ain't, it's an illusion. So, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I've elevated from that consciousness, that part of consciousness, that part of learning. And I've elevated from that. And that was 4 years ago when I learned about these things, And I see a lot of people are just now coming to that, which I know a lot of people see me just now coming into that knowledge. You know what I mean? Everybody learns at different intervals. Everybody learns at different paces. Everybody is not on the same level. We are all like this. Some of us are right here. You know what I mean? Some of us are like, but everybody's on different levels. Everybody's not on the same level. And when you can find somebody that's on your level, cool. But if you can't, then oh well, you don't treat anybody any less. Don't be mean to people. Don't stop talking to them because of that. And I believe we really do have that bad. Like, we stop talking to each other because of how each other is. And I really believe black people have that worse than anybody else. Because I know I've been guilty of it myself. You know what I mean? But so judgmental, and one thing I noticed about religion will make you judgmental, okay? That's one thing I've learned when I was in Christianity. And I was so angry about Christianity because I learned about, the whole Jesus story and all that gangster nonsense. You know what I mean? The ridiculousness of it and how much of a lie it is. So I was really hard on people still in Christianity because I didn't understand why I couldn't see the discrepancies. But at the same time, I had to get to that point too. I always saw the discrepancies, but I was choosing to try to my best to believe in them, which I really couldn't believe in them. It was always a doubt there. So, everybody is on different levels. And we need to just respect that, you know, that we're all on different levels. Everybody's thinking is different. You know, like I've even went back and read the Bible, going back through reading the Quran. You know, I really never read it totally, but I've been doing a little bit of reading. And I'm like really seeing like, okay, like wow, you know, and like I'm going back over old knowledge and I'm learning, you know, just how far advanced I am in my thinking, you know, and in my thought process. And I'm learning, you know, how wow, I didn't look at it like that, or you know, wow, I didn't realize that I was that far advanced in knowledge, you know. So we have to be accepting that everybody is on a different level, and we can't be mad about that. And we can't try to force each other to believe something that we've already surpassed or that we don't want to partake in. We don't have to partake in those schools of thought. You know, like I notice people are always trying to, well, you know, this, that, and this, that, and way. No, it's not. Like the way I know the body. Not very many people know the body that way. And it's probably like, I don't know, it would be vain of me to sit up here and try to give a number on that. But there's not very many people who know about the body and those matters, who know about the heart or the brain and how it's connected, how all your members in your body are connected and they form a common thread, and that is you. You know, and we don't look at it, you know, when they call you, like, why do they call certain parts of the body members? You know, when I was going through certain training in certain schools. And the members within you. If you think about it, those are your members. If you need to call on anybody, you need to be calling on the members that are living within you. But that's for another video. You know, and I'm learning how to read that. Like I'm not learning, but I already knew how to read the blueprint of my soul. You know, and most people don't realize that the soul sits in the heart because that's where you make all the decisions. That's where you feel heavy at. You have a heart attack. You don't have a brain attack. You don't have a thinking attack. You don't have a hearing attack. You have a heart attack. You know, and your heart is basically like it envelops the soul. You know what I mean? For like it's like a holder of it. You know, and your spirit is your breath. You know what I mean? So your soul is traveling, but your spirit is still with you, even though you're asleep. You know, and I used to say sleep was the cousin of death, and then I heard somebody that I hadn't talked to in a while that I was talking to say, well, you know, Nikki, you better know, like I know, that sleep is the cousin of death. And I'd be like, well, why do everybody feel like they have to go out of their way to act like I don't know what I'm talking about, or go out of their way to act like I don't even know what they're talking about? It's just I don't get that about people, but you know, it is what it is. I'll come on here with another video elaborating about it. Let me know if you guys are curious to hear about that. I'm still learning and a student of it, but I am more than willing to come on here and share the parts that I know. And if you guys know something I don't know, I'm more than willing to invite you to share those parts as well. And I'm going to have something that I'm going to be starting as far as phone interviews go. And I will contact those of you who I'm interested in interviewing, you know, and yeah. But I'm going to get out of here, you guys, because it's 6:49. And I went a little bit over the time that I said I was going to go over, but that's okay. It was probably meant to happen. So much love. Later, you guys. Have fun with yourself and be at peace with you. Later. Have fun. Later. Later, later, later. Have fun. Later. I love you guys. I really do, and I appreciate you guys. I really, really do appreciate you all who are subscribed to my channel, my new subscribers, my old subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and I thank you very much. I'm going to make a video this week of how to make hand soap, so if anybody's curious, let me know in the comment section, you know, and I was going to share it anyway, but let me know. I just want to see how many of you guys are curious in how to make hand soap. So, much love, you guys. Later. Tell me what you think about my look today. Does it look professional? I know it's not the best lighting, but do I look like I have on makeup besides my eyes? Now, of course, my eyes, you can tell, and my lips. But does it look like I have on other makeup? Of course, people who see me all the time, you know that. But I think this looks really professionally done. Thank you very much. Much love and later, guys. See you later. I'm out of here. I'm just. I always like that when it's time to go. Love you guys. Later.